Meadowlands. EA Sports welcomes you to MetLife Stadium here in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Dallas Cowboys and the New York Jets. On the Cowboys side, it's head coach Brian Schottenheimer. His guys put together a solid opening month, 3 wins against just 1 defeat. On the other side, his counterpart, the Jets head coach. His guys come in off what he described as a strong week of practice, looking to put one in the win column in front of these home fans. The veteran Nick Folk about ready to get this show started. And off we go from MetLife Stadium. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. The Cowboys come out, and they are led out by Dak Prescott, as they have been for a decade. Wow. It's his 10th season as a Cowboy, 3-time Pro Bowler, who is now 32 years old.
It's not often that you can win by multiple scores in the NFL, so you got to imagine they're coming into this week's game with a lot of confidence. They were able to put together a pretty well-rounded performance in all 3 phases last week. So, again, can they build off that? Can they continue to grow as an entire team? Because offense, defense, and solid contribution from their special teams, they showed last week, and going forward, this is going to be a hard team to beat.
On the ground, it's the rookie from UT. And he gets it to midfield, and he gets the first down. Good run. The drive continues.
A gain of 7. First down, Dallas.
On the play fake, Dak. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line.
6 yards. And the Cowboy first down.
Prescott on first down. This one caught by C.D. Lamb. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2. At the Jets' 15-yard
Play action now. Prescott. He'll complete that to his fullback. And he'll be taken down, but we have a chance for the first points of this game as they've set up first and goal. Williams. And he's going to go backwards. Taken down at the 6.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits. What do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal?
He'll step up and run this.
Great job in coverage here. Nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball. He decides to tuck it and turn it to a runner. They get to him quickly. Picks up a couple yards, but not enough now. Brings up 3rd down.
And he's in. C.D. Lamb. Touchdown, Dallas.
touchdown.
That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
The extra point by Aubrey is good. And the Cowboys will take a 7-0 lead. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Here's Williams on the return. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. So here come the Jets. Their ever-changing quarterback carousel stops on Justin Fields, the 26-year-old. Remember, the Bears' first-round pick back in 2021 out of Ohio State.
A lot of things jump off the tape when you watched last week, Mike, but it was really just the overall execution of the game plan that stuck out the most. I mean, not only to get them in the end zone a handful of times, he protected the ball, and he routinely routinely exploited the weaknesses that they found during the week on film. He's going to be looking to do the same thing over these next 4 quarters. If he's successful, they're going to have a shot to leave here with another win.
That's complete to Jeremy Rucker. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. That's another quick first down. That's a 25-yard gain. From the shotgun, it's Fields. It is brought in by Josh Reynolds. And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line. A gain of 21 on that pass play. Good for a Jets first down.
You know what they say, Mike, is the best third down play in the NFL? Don't get to third down. Well, I'll tell you what, this has been a clinic so far here on their opening drive. 3 plays, 3 first downs, and now the question is, can they take advantage of this fast start and come away with some points?
Down to the goal line. No signal. Is he in? They'll say it did not break the play, but a real solid gain on first and goal.
Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Here we go.
Looks like a design run here with Fields. And he will take it in himself. Justin Fields. Touchdown, New York.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down a score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score in the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come out with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. The Cowboys offense ready to get going with their second possession. Greg, I love the evolution of the NFL. Every 3-4 years feels like things change a little bit. Right now it feels like we're in a running back, running game era. Does that make sense to you?
Absolutely, and the league has such a funny way of continuing to reinvent itself. Years ago, 15, 20 years ago, Mike, this was a running back-led league. It was play action. Quarterbacks were under center. And then what offenses realized was the best way to score points is to generate explosive plays. Get a bunch of yardage all at one time because it's very hard to sustain possessions in the NFL. So as a result, they said, okay, what's the best way to generate big plays? It's to throw the ball downfield. So it became a very pass-heavy league. And then now defenses had to answer. The days of the big defensive tackles, the 260-pound Mike linebackers, everyone now on the field had to be able to defend space and defend the pass, and there was a lot more air on the field created by the defenses. So now, as a result, the offenses are saying, okay, we're throwing into all these bad looks, all these teams playing dime and multiple defensive backs. We're now going to take advantage of smaller bodies on the field, and we're going to run the ball at you. So the way I like to classify it is, Mike, offenses aren't running the ball more because they want to. Offenses are running the ball more because defenses are encouraging them to do that and saying, I dare you to run the ball 40 times this game and generate enough big plays to score enough points to beat me.
A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. All even on the scoreboard. More from MetLife Stadium after this. The Jets have it here to start quarter number 2. They've got it 2nd and 1 coming up. On the give, it's Hall. They bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line. A gain of 17 yards. And the Jets have a first down.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Here we go. Good. Chip clear. Hey. No mud. Go.
Off the play action, here's Fields. He's got the big rookie out of LSU, Mason Taylor. The tackle is going to be made down at the 40-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Play action now for Fields. That's into the hands of the fullback. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Brings up 2nd down at the 36.
A run here with Hall. And he'll work this down inside the 35. Donovan Wilson will bring him down. Here now, 3rd and 5. Working out of the gun, it's Fields. Gets that one to the veteran Lazar. Second time they've hooked up on this drive. This one good for 12 and a 1st down.
That's good for another Jets.
On the run, here's Hall. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
They go play action with Fields. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. Good drive so far, but this is a big hurdle. It is 3rd and 10. Forced out left. Thrown on the run, but it's off target. Behind his man, and that is incomplete. Mason Taylor, the tight end, the intended receiver. And that's going to lead to a 4th down. Folks' kick is good. And the Jets will break our tie and take a 10-7 lead.
So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
In the end zone, here's Cavante Turpin. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line. Cowboys offense ready to get back to work. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. Play fake. Prescott. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. Jadian Sherwood in there to bring him down. And that's his 1st sack of the year.
Looked like a pass protection breakdown. They had 5 offensive linemen and a running back in the backfield. I promise you, somebody was assigned to that linebacker, but he timed the blitz perfectly. He ran through and was able to bring him down for a big sack.
And he'll get about 12 yards here as he's out of bounds. That'll make things a little easier on 3rd down.
A 12-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Operating from the gun. Here's Dak. Got a man. That's Tolbert. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield.
It's a gain of 23.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
And nice work after the catch. He stopped a little short of the 1st down marker, but it is a pickup of 9.
And it's 3rd down.
Prescott on 3rd and 2. That'll be caught by the running back, Williams. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. That's his 2nd catch on the drive. This one is good for 20 yards. On the give, it's Williams. Open space inside the 10. The elusiveness on display there. Nifty footwork setting up 1st and goal. From the shotgun, it's Dak. And he'll take it on in. George Pickens. Touchdown, Cowboys.
Touchdown, Dallas.
On for the PAT is Aubrey. He knocks it through. Cowboys are on top. It's 14-10.
14. Jets 10.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Panay Wanwu now to return. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line. The Jets offense ready to take over once more. With a solid start so far. Touchdown and a field goal on their first two possessions. On 1st and 10, Fields. Catch made, right side by Wilson. And he's going to be out of bounds at the 40-yard line.
That's good for the Jets. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
First down, Fields. Right back to Wilson. He's got it again. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
A 9-yard pickup. It's 2nd and inches at their 49-yard line.
Fields now on 2nd down. A throw on the move is caught. And he'll be forced out of bounds. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Fields now. Off balance throw. It's complete. And he's going to have a first down here as they are into field goal range at the 27.
That's good for another Jets. First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Back to throw is Fields. The open man is Wilson. He'll be out of bounds. That's a decent pickup of 5 on 1st down. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Here's Fields. That one caught by Wilson. Now a timeout, Jets. It'll be their 2nd. Clock will stop just under 30 seconds to go in this 2nd quarter. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
And the defense knew they had to be ready for anything here on 3rd and short. They decided to put the ball in the air, and they might have been better off keeping that ball on the ground because that defense was ready for it, and they were all over it.
So instead of going for the first down, in comes the field goal unit. Bit of a surprise here. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Jets are back within a point. It's 14-13.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
From the end zone, here's Cavante Turpin. He'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. The Cowboys offense going to take over just before the half. Their lead is just a point as they begin it on this drive with 1st and 10. They show jet sweep and instead run it up the middle. And boy, tough to bring down there, fighting forward for a gain of 7.
Brings up 2nd down.
They'll keep it on the ground here again. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. So it is a
all right, Mike, thanks very much. The first month of the season has come and gone. It's the first weekend of October, our first week with byes on the schedule. Lots to unpack, so let's get into it. Our spin through the NFL starts now. In Inglewood, the Rams at home to take on their NFC West rivals, the 49ers. And it's Puka Nacua. A deep shot downfield, and he's right there to look it in, and they're not gonna get him. The Rams move to 4-1, looking good as they get the win here. Next up, we go to Charlotte. We'll look in on the Panthers. They're playing host to the Miami Dolphins. And this is Nick Westbrook-Akine. It's a catch and run of 86 yards. Touchdown. The Dolphins with a 10-point lead, 17-7, your halftime score. Last but not least, let's go to Baltimore. The Ravens taking on the Houston Texans. And it's the NFL's all-pro quarterback 2 years running, Lamar Jackson. It's a touchdown pass from 3 yards out. This one's gone to halftime, and it's the Ravens with the lead at the half. With that, a look at the rest of what went on in Week 5 with Atlanta, Chicago, Green Bay, and Pittsburgh all on the bye. In the game you're watching, not much to separate these two sides through 2 quarters, a 1-point game at the half. As we send you back out to the broadcast team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Scott, thank you. This is still anyone's game here. We'll see who can come out with a hot hand as the second half is about to get underway. On the return, it's Williams. Now an opening has the 30. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. The Jets offense looking to get back to work as we begin this third quarter. The deficit is 1 as they'll search now for that go-ahead score. Fields now to throw on first down. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
They have a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Second down, it's Fields. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
Here we go. Let's go.
Now, Fields. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Fields. This one caught by Lazard.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they have an internal clock in their head. How does my protection match up with the rush and the route concept I'm trying to attack downfield? In this case, he's looking downfield, realizes quickly this ball's got to come out, checks it down to his underneath drag, picks up what he can.
And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. 14 on the pickup. Good for a Jets first down.
1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Fields from the pistol. Rolling right. Open is the tight end Rucker.
Well, I can promise you one thing. That's certainly not how that play was drawn up. I thought he did a nice job initially buying about as much time as he could, but realized there was nothing downfield developing, and he had to throw it short and didn't get anything positive.
And the Jets are going to be set up. 1st and goal coming up. They'll mark them down at the 6-yard line.
Jets, 1st down.
They'll run. It's Hall. He'll be wrapped up there down at the 3-yard line.
He was brought down by a year.
A little closer. Here's 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 3-yard line.
Fields to the goal line and in. Braylon Allen. Touchdown, Jets. That touchdown's #1 for him on the year. The quarterback, with all of his eligible receivers available, uses the back out of the backfield that time, Greg, to take it to the end zone.
And when your running back, Mike, is a valid threat in the passing game, man, it just gives you so many options. And in this case, it was the running back that was the open target. He's able to put the pass on the money. Easy 6 points.
So now, with the lead up to 5, they're going to go for 2 and try to extend it out to 7. Now the Jets going to use the first of their timeouts. Folk now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Jets will open up a 6-point lead. After the touchdown, out is Folk to kick this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. The Cowboys offense ready for their first possession of this second half. The deficit, 6 points. Touchdown here would be mighty nice for the offense. See what they can do on this drive. First and 10. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line.
A gain of 18 on the play. And the Cowboys first down.
Now it's a bootleg with Prescott. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
It's now second and 2.
A shotgun snap for Prescott. A throw behind his man. Can't reel it back in. And that'll go down as an incompletion. After back-to-back incompletions, they now face third down and 10. And they're going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield. Harrison Phillips. He gets there for the sack, setting up fourth down.
And all of these downs, they're all tied together. Decisions made on first and second down are what led to that result on third. They were forced into an obvious passing situation on third and long, and this pass rush is able to just pin their ears back and go after the quarterback.
The return is Williams. And some nifty running on the return. Picked up some good yardage before he was taken down. Breece Hall making his way back out there as the Jets are on offense again. They'll begin inside their own 15-yard line. So a lot of real estate to cover. It's first and 10. Not much happening there. Just a short gain. Here's second and 9.
Brings up second and 9. At the 16.
To throw is Fields. There's that man again. Another catch. Get about 6 before he's taken down.
Another great throw, and that's been the story as you check out these numbers. I mean, he has done everything this team has asked of him and more.
Don't jump. Let's right. Who's the Diego here? 11. Go.
Now, on third and 2, they'll try and throw for it. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on third down.
That's good for a Jets. First down. First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Play action now for Fields. Forced out wide. And Fields is tough to bring down the open field. Gives the D a break as he slides down. But he got the first down.
That's good for a Jets. First and 10 at the 40.
He'll drop the throw. Forced out wide. And he did a pretty good job there to get back to the line of scrimmage as he's chased out of bounds. We'll try again. It's second and 10.
Here we go.
Working out of the gun, it's Fields. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
A gain of 2 brings up third and 7.
319.
Fields working his way out left. Taking off, he'll try to get there. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they take it to the 20-yard line with that one.
It's a gain of 32 yards. That's good for another Jets.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. Off we go with the fourth quarter, and it starts with a run by Hall. And he skips away nicely for that first defender. It's a pickup of 5.
Second down.
Here comes 2nd and 4.
Here we go, son. 222, 222.
Another run here with Hall. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Been a good drive, but they need to convert here on 3rd and 5. Now Fields out to his right. He'll try to run for it. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Justin Fields. Touchdown, New York. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
Now, Folk on for the extra point. He's got it. And the Jets will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. After the touchdown, out is Folk to kick this one away. And there'll be no return forthcoming, so the ball comes out to the 35. So now here are the Cowboys. Their offense ready to make their way back onto the field. They'll begin with 1st and 10. Prescott now. Short throw brought in by Schoonmaker. He's taken down from just shy of midfield.
A gain of 12. First down, Cowboys.
Dak can throw it here on 1st down. He'll find his tight end. That's Jake Ferguson. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
It's a gain of 10. First down, Dallas.
Prescott on 1st down. That's complete to Blue. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Prescott again. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
It's 3rd down.
On 3rd down, Prescott. There's a short one that's caught by Ferguson, and he's going to get there. He got the 1st down, not by a whole lot, but that'll keep this drive rolling. Again, Prescott to the air. He'll get this out wide to Tolbert. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd down. At the Jets 27.
To the air again. Prescott. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. 3rd and 5. They'll throw again. Dak. He's got his tight end. That's Ferguson. And he will easily pick up the 1st down. They've got 1st and goal coming up.
The 7-yard line.
Now a timeout, Jets. It'll be their 2nd. Well, a chance to get right back in it here. 1st down and goal. Here's a run. And he will score. Game on. Jaden Blue. Touchdown, Dallas. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
Aubrey, good with the extra point. And the Cowboys are back within 6. So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. On the return, here comes Wanwu. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. Garrett Wilson and the Jets offense now heading back onto the field. And he's had some kind of game. They made it a point to get him involved early. Boy, did that pay great dividends to this point. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. The drive begins with a run, and it's Hall. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
319,
Fields to throw. Gets that one to the veteran Lazard. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the 4th quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conserved. Just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
And they will finally run him down. It's a big play when they needed it the most. It's a gain of 34.
That's not the type of play that's going to end up on a lot of end-of-the-season highlight reels, Mike, but listen, sometimes those little check-down crossers produce some positive plays. Stay ahead of the chains.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
Here we go. 319, Here we go.
They'll drop to throw. He'll be forced outright. He runs with it.
Initially, they do a really nice job taking away his 1st and 2nd read, but what they fail to do is account for him as a runner. He ends up making something positive out of a play that initially didn't look like it had much of a chance.
Here's a 2nd and 6.
Up 331, 330. Chips land.
Throwing is Fields. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
And 6 yards to go.
Here we go. EQ.
Here's Fields. Catch made, right side by Wilson. That's a timeout for Dallas. It's their 2nd. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the 1st down.
Yes. 1st down. 1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
Here we go.
They will run it over center with Hall. Cowboys going to use their 3rd and final timeout. And they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play.
Here we go.
One more time, they give it to Hall. And he is planted backfield. Defenders crashing through, blow up that play behind the line.
You know at this point the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on 3rd down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
They'll take a knee as the clock runs under a minute to play. So now the veteran, Nick Folk, with an important kick. This to make it a 2-possession lead. And this one, right down the middle. It's good. And that could be big. They now take a 2-score advantage.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
And he will sit on it here in the end zone for a touchback. The Cowboys offense ready to take over possession of the football. They'll start out first down and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Dak. He'll let this go for Pickens. And that is incomplete. He was looking for George Pickens there. And it'll bring up second down.
Leads to second and 10 at the 35-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Dak. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And he's brought down, but they are out of timeouts.
A gain of 6 yards.
So this one in the win column for the Jets. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. In the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. That is the difference in this one. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. It's a win for the Jets as we say goodbye from MetLife Stadium.